Hello. Listen, I get a lot of requests for chocolate cake. I know the world would have y'all thinking people don't like chocolate cake, but there are chocoholics out there, and baby, this one is going to be for you. The world's best chocolate cake involving, you guessed it, Bob's cake mixes. Let's get into it.
Why you think you keep my nine rolling off the tongue?
Excuse the smoke to say, but I can tell y'all now, I had to rip that thing. One of them, it just been going off like crazy. But to my bowl, I have 1 box of chewy fudge brownie mix. But choose any brownie mix you want. And I got the devil's food or just a regular chocolate cake mix. Now, I will say, if you do the walnut brownie, then do not put the walnuts in this because I don't want to sink to the bottom. If anything, you can garnish the top with the walnuts because we're going to make a ganache. But I went with this one right here, and you want to use both boxes. So go ahead and combine brownies. You have to follow your brownie mix to a T because you can get super underdone brownies, although you might want it more fudgy. And then if you want it more cakey, you could overdo it. So to this mix, you got 2 boxes of mix. Remember, we got 4 large eggs, and this is a 1/4 cup of coffee. Good coffee, espresso, however, you know, coffee heightens chocolate. Super duper easy. I have 1 1/4 cup of whole milk. Go ahead and dump it all in, and then we're going to mix at one time. What I find funny, y'all, I tell you, you know, I'm going to give you a famous, and I'm going to sue these damn cake mix companies. Because remember beforehand, it used to be, oh no, brownies have to be made with water, always water. Y'all, I always use milk. I always use milk. And now guess what I see? On the brownie mix, replace a 1/4 cup water with a 1/4 cup dairy or any plant-based milk. I give up. Now, to my measuring cup, I got 1 cup vegetable oil. No butter. I know y'all like no butter today, no butter. No. Because the brownie mix is already dense. And if you do butter, you're going to have a hot, soggy mess on your hand. And what we want is we want chocolatey, we want moist, we want dense, not soggy. Now, in my opinion, to have a good chocolate cake recipe is always good to have in your arsenal. Just like a vanilla, just like a strawberry or anything else. I got a little bit of this hot fudge sundae syrup. Y'all know I live by these. I'm going to drop in probably like 2 regular cereal spoonfuls of this and get it in the bun pan. This kind of thick, so let me tell y'all how this cake came about. My Aunt Joanne loved chocolate cake, and she asked me after a church function one day, why you never make chocolate? I said, because a lot of people don't like chocolate. She said, well, I ain't a lot of people, I like chocolate, so hook me up one. And I did this one day, and it was just freaking amazing because most chocolate cake recipes are going to call for boiling water, quality cocoa powder, this, that, and the third. And baby, y'all already know I ain't want to do all that. So I got the fudge in there. I'm ribbing it in. My bundt pan is buttered and not floured. I have cocoa powder in it. So listen, good morning. We up. We making a ganache. You see how I use that deep pan because that was 2 boxes of mix and it rise really high. See how putting that cocoa powder instead of flour got it nice and chocolatey. So 4 ounces of chocolate chips is going in this bowl. I just did that because I'm going to put about 2 ounces of heavy cream in here and heat it up. And then you let the heavy cream melt the chocolate, and that's how you get the ganache. But we're going to do a double up to make this really cute. So for this process, all you do is get your heavy whipping cream warm. Not boiling hot, just warm. I got a little bit of steam coming off of mine. And all you do is stir it and let it melt those chocolate chips. Doing the ganache makes it nice and shiny, and the chocolate clings to the cake and not run all over the cake. Kind of like what I did for the Almond Joy cake. So my ganache has cooled some, and I just wanted to put it on the cake like this. You can make it a little thicker to get the drip effect. You can do it any way you please. Also, those Smucker's hot fudge sundae toppings, the marshmallow one, the caramel one. If you have those, y'all, I normally get those like for the Lolo Via coupons. Use that if you got it. Like, I just had the chocolate chips. I got those 2 for $4. So I went ahead and got them. And that's Nestle? Yeah, so Toll House is a good brand of chocolate chips. So when I see a deal, I always go ahead and get them. So when I said we gonna make it cute, what I did is I melted down some of the white chocolate. So when this dries some, I'm gonna go back and hit it with. So I've got the double ganache on the cake. As you can see it, it's a black and white theme. Now this is the time where you would take your walnuts, your toffee pieces, your cookies, whatever you want to top it with, and let it cling to that ganache. For me, I did this more black and white tuxedo style. And I think it's cute. And for all the chocolate lovers, it is nice and moist without going through the hassle of all that other stuff. And I think y'all will like it. Now, I do get requests for lots of different cakes via IG, but I'm trying to plan my content more. What I mean by that is like my more fall themed stuff, like my sweet potato, my pumpkin, my banana walnuts and stuff. We will get into that as the time comes, but right now we still in some warm weather. So walk with me, and next week we will get into some sherbet flavors. I'm gonna see y'all later.